Hi everyone, and welcome to another video of me playing the Pokemon trading card game. And today you will be seeing a video of me playing my Darkrai deck against the person from the previous video still playing the exact same Blastoise deck. And pretty much I asked for this match because I decided that our last match was, it was fun. Don't get me wrong, I love playing different decks besides just my Darkrai deck. In fact, I'm going to work on negotiating and arranging with the people from Hobbytown, USA, the place where I go to League, to have the have my video camera available for when we have local challenges. And since it's the capital of Nebraska, that would include cities and states and league challenges, pretty much everything except for regionals and nats. It would even include pre-releases. So I'm going to arrange for videos to be made of official tournaments, not just made up stuff here. So you'll be seeing way more decks in the future, I hope, besides just my Darkrai and Blastoise decks. But anyway, I asked for this because I just wanted to try my Darkrai deck against his Blastoise deck to see how well I did. So that's pretty much the backstory for this. Plus, as I said, the Blastoise deck isn't mine, it's my wife's. So I wanted to try my own deck and just see how well I play. And really, I think my deck is as good as it can get right now. I know I still play catcher instead of other stuff, but once red card comes out, I will definitely be putting that in. We'll see what else X and Y brings. I know, I know Veltal EX has some hype, probably not the best, but I'll be looking into X and Y and seeing what I can tech into my deck after that comes out. So anyway. Excuse me. So here we're just going to see ourselves being set up. And, well, at this point I've already mulliganed once, and I mulliganed another time. Not much you can do about that. So my opponent draws 2 extra cards now. He also has a Kyurem in his hand. He doesn't want to bench that right away. Probably just to see what I end up with. I offer him the chance to cut, and he declines. So I draw. Looks like I have at least one basic, a Darkrai. Ideally, it would be Sableye, but with Darkrai decks, just about anything will do, really, except for Keldeo. Keldeo's like the one card in my deck I never want to start out with. But we'll see what happens here. Looks like I'm going first, so Sableye would not have mattered anyway. I've got a lot of nothing in my hand. I have 2 Junipers, 2 Lasers, Darkness Energy, and Ultra Ball. And that's a whole lot of nothing. I'm going to Laser as Keldeo just because, well, he doesn't have another Keldeo, so he cannot rush in to get out of it. And that's not going to do... it's not going to put him asleep. And more than likely, he'll bench another Keldeo sometime soon. But it was just to get some damage on it, to make it a little easier to knock out maybe a little later. So I play Ultra Ball here. Looks like I'm going to go for a Darkrai. Nope, Mr. Mime. Oh, he already has a Plasma Kyurem on his bench. When I was playing this video, someone said, why go for the Mr. Mime? And when I was watching right now, I was like, why did I go for Mr. Mime? But it's because of the Plasma Kyurem, and it does damage to the bench, and that is not what I would like. So benching Mr. Mime makes it so that only my active Pokemon can get damaged by attacks. So, I played my Professor Juniper there, got rid of a bunch of stuff that I really didn't want to get rid of, but if that's all I had, then what can you do? And I drew a whole bunch of nothing too. I can attach a Darkness Energy for my turn, I should. And that's what I do. But if I can't do anything else, then I'm just going to have to pass. I really was hoping for maybe an Ultra Ball or at least another Pokemon there, but I didn't get either, so oh well. And now he draws for his turn. He drew a Water Energy. He can always retreat with Keldeo. He can always retreat the Keldeo, I guess I should say. puts a damage counter on Keldeo for in between turns. There we go. So, now what to do? He could play N or Juniper here. If I were him, I would probably go for the N because that's a lot of stuff to get rid of with Juniper. He could bench a Squirtle and cure him, but he needs the bench space for his Keldeo. If I were him, I'd definitely bench the other Squirtle. Unless he runs the Shell Shield Squirtle, in which case, yeah, definitely try to wait until later to bench stuff. He's probably just deciding what to do here. He has plenty of options, and no option is more right than the other right now, especially this early in the game. It's not a good mentality to think that you can afford to make mistakes, but really with Blastoise, unless you're on Tropical Beach, you're going to have a slow start, so you can just take your time. So we were just discussing there, and I believe I said I had 2 Enhanced Hammers, an Energy Switch, and 2 Ns in my hand. He said, I don't believe you, so I showed him that that's exactly what I have. And he's saying, I want to play N, but I don't know what I want to get rid of. But he decides to play Professor Juniper instead. Just seeing that I have a crap hand. I mean, I do have the Ns, but no chance that I'm going to get stuff back anytime. Oh, what am I saying? There's no chance that I'll... he'd rather not help me out, let's just put it that way. So he plays his Juniper, gets rid of some stuff, but in the end I think he got the better hand because he got a Floatstone there and a few energy. He also has a Silent and a rare Candy. If he top decks a Blastoise, he is set. So now it's my turn. I bench a Sableye, retreat Darkrai, energy switch to Sableye, put in energy on Darkrai, and I play my own N, which he knew I was going to do, but you know, he needed to help me out as little as possible. And again, this is League. I just like having fun. That's why I revealed my hand. I believe in an official match, you can reveal your hand all you want. It's just never preferable. And in fact, I think it's somewhat against the rules. It's sad. I'm a professor and I don't know what it is for revealing your hand. I like to say it's against the rules, but I have seen a few official tournaments where your hand was revealed and there was no consequence out of it. So I could be completely wrong. But anyway. So I played my N. We both get 6 cards. And let's see what we get. I get a laser, and that's not going to help me. I got an Ultra Ball, Dark Claw, Darkness Energy, a few things. He got a Keldeo. That's, I think my N helped him out tremendously. He got a Keldeo. He got a Spiritomb. That'll shut down my computer search A-Spec. He has several energies. That helped him out a lot. So I still believe that N was the right choice to do there because, well, I just needed better cards, but in the end I did help him out a lot. And someone off to the side is looking at my discard pile. I wouldn't say that there's a big crowd that comes all the time, but there's at least a few people who watch, especially when I record videos. Even though I tell them it'll be on YouTube later, they could just watch it then, but they just like watching. So I got another Darkrai there with my Ultra Ball, and I have an N and Laser in my hand. Now I'm going to Junk Hunt for a Energy Switch. I really wish I had a Dark Patch here, but I don't. So I go for Energy Switch and another Laser. He's going to take another 10 in between turns. Now it's within hit range if I get a Laser, a Verbank, or just a Verbank and a Dark Claw on one of my Darkrai's. So actually all I need is a Verbank and an Energy, and I am good to knock out that Keldeo, except that he rushed in and retreated. Now I need a Laser on top of that. So he has a Spiritomb in his hand. He could play that. He's going to play that, in fact. I can't tell what the other Pokemon is in his hand. Is it a Frogadier? No, it's a Suicune. And that's a horrible card for me. I I do not have a big attacker without an ability. And I know most people run Absol to counter that, but I just can't. So he benched Suicune and passed. My turn. I top deck a Dark Patch. That helps me out a lot. So I can retreat for free. I'm debating whether to energy switch or play my in first. I'm going to energy switch. Now my Darkrai is powered up no matter what, and I still have an attachment for the turn. I laser just because I'm hoping that I get a Verbank off of my in. I need a Verbank to knock this thing out. Otherwise, it's going to be 20 short. Right now, my Night Spear is going to do 110 and another 10 after poison. That'll put it to 150. Yep, just 20 short. That's why I need the Verbank. And it's a little ridiculous if you think about it. Darkrai doing a total output of 140. For, you know, that's quite a lot of damage. That's just the format that we're in these days, but that is still a lot of damage. And as I said, I need a Verbank City Gym here out of my N of 6, and I do not get it. Ouch. On the flip side, he got a Rare Candy, Blastoise, Ultra Ball, an Energy. He has a lot of stuff. That in helped him out quite a bit. So I'm going to start powering up my other Darkrai. I cannot knock this Keldeo out this turn. I'm going to be 20 short. And then I Energy Search. I still have not attached for my turn. I used Energy Switch and 2 Dark Patches. I have not actually attached an Energy. I'm just seeing what's left in my deck, and I'm trying to decide what to go after. I mean, I know I'm going after an Energy. I'm trying to think about my strategy, and it turns out there was 1 Verbank in my deck and 2 in my sorry, there's 2 in my deck altogether. 1 is still in the deck, and one of them is my prize cards. So that hurt, but not much you could do. I'm going to attach an Energy to Darkrai. No, I'm not. I must have thought that I already attached for the turn. So that's that. I just Night Spear, and I put 30 on the bench Spiritomb because I really would love to play my Ace Spec at some time. So he's up to 150 damage. He's not even going to flip for sleep because he'll just rush in and rush in. He plays a Rare Candy and evolves his Squirtle into Blastoise. That's what he does. Then he's going to rush in his Keldeo and retreat his Keldeo. No, rush in and rush in, my bad, not retreat. Rush in his Keldeo, rush in with his other Keldeo. That gets rid of the sleep and the poison. And he deluges another water to Keldeo. I think it's all set up now to do 110. What else does he have in his hand? He has a Kyurem EX. He cannot play that because his bench is full. He has a Superior Energy Retrieval. I know he has 1 Water Energy in his discard pile, maybe 2, but that's not what you want to get with a Superior Energy Retrieval. So he's just going to Secret Sword for 110. And so I was really hoping for a catcher here. Then I had the chance of bringing up Spiritomb and Night Spearing to knock that out and knock out the bench Keldeo. But that didn't happen, so I play in again. Now that I think about it, this is going to help him out more than me again. Probably. I really just need a lucky break here. I need a Verbank or a... I don't know. I need a Verbank or a catcher. I need... There's a few things that I could use. Right now, I have not had the best of luck with my top decks. Or my ends. So, I get Neither of those. I did get a tool scrapper so I can get rid of his float stone. And I got a Keldeo, but he doesn't play any reason for me to use it. I'd bench it anyway. I have my computer search, but I cannot use that because of Spiritomb. And I really wish I could use that to get a catcher, but I can't. So, well, and I'm sorry for the glare here. I didn't realize how glareful it was. That is a Sableye in the white light and Keldeo in the somewhat light light. So I used Tool Scrapper, get rid of the float stone, and now I'm just going to Night Spear, knock out his Keldeo, and put another 30 on Spiritomb. I get 2 prizes, and what were they? Darkrai and Dark Claw. Well, my Verbank is still prized. He has a superior energy retrieval. He can just get those 3 energy back, maybe all 4. He almost goes for his deck there just because we're so used to discarding stuff to get stuff in the deck, not the discard pile. But he gets it right. He gets 4 water energy. He could deluge them all to Keldeo, or he can deluge 3 to Keldeo just to do the minimum amount, which will still knock me out, and then 1 more to a benched Pokemon. But no, he's just going to put all 4. If you remember his strategy last game, it just knocks. He just deluges all possible energy to Keldeo to knock it out, to knock out anything. And really, with Keldeo, the sky's the limit with the amount of damage you can put out. You can run 1 Keldeo in your deck and 59 energy, and that'll give you however much possible damage. I mean, if you have drawn all your prize cards except for 1, and then you have all of them on Keldeo, and you have gone through your deck. That is 1 Keldeo, EX, and 58 energy. That's just a lot of damage. Like I said, sky's the limit. It'll knock out anything in 1 hit if you power it up enough, but most people don't. So I promoted my other Darkrai there, attached a Dark Claw, played in. That's my 4th in, I think. And I get 4 cards here instead of 6. He gets 4 cards instead of 6. I drew an energy, which is what I needed. I also drew a Dark Patch. Probably going to play it to put something on the Sableye. At this point, I wish I had benched my other Darkrai, but I didn't. I don't know why I didn't. But, oh well. Now I draw the catcher, of course, but there's no reason for me to play it. Yeah, there's no reason for me to play it. I'm still going to knock out that Sableye. I put 110 on the Darkrai, draw another prize, and there's the Verbank. Alright. About freaking time. But I already have one in place, so it doesn't matter. So, he's going to deluge another 3 energy, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many will that do? 10, 30, 50, 70, 90. That'll do 210 damage. I think. Yeah, that'll do 210. So he's going to knock out the Darkrai, and he's down to 1 or 2 prizes. I think he's down to 2. There's not much I can do here. I could Confuse Ray and hope to flip heads. That's probably exactly what I'm going to do because there's no other way for me to stall. And I could Confuse Ray, hope I hit heads, and hope he doesn't have another Keldeo. Playing catcher is not a good idea right now because I need this Keldeo to stay here to get stalled. I'm going to Confuse Ray and heads. That Keldeo is now confused. Now I just need to hope he doesn't have another Keldeo. And off his top deck, he got a water energy. And oh, he has an Ultra Ball. He is going to get a Keldeo and rush in and knock out my Sableye if he has a Keldeo in his deck. He's looking, and he does. He has 1 left. It would have been his next card. So, that's very unfortunate. I think that was a very similar situation as to last time. And I know I'm beat. There's nothing I can do here. I can just promote my new Keldeo, my own Keldeo, my bad, and hope some miracle happens. So I'm going to play Professor Juniper, draw 7 cards, and there's my computer search. I can play that for I don't even know what. I'll play my laser, even though it's not going to knock him out. He has a Keldeo on the bench, so he'll just be able to rush in twice. I do put him to sleep. It doesn't matter. So he'll be up to 20 away from being knocked out again. And I am beat. He has won. I cannot do anything. Now, I do want to say that I do not recommend the strategy of just powering up one Keldeo, because in the event it does get knocked out, there go all your energies. I mean, with Superior Energy Retrieval, you can definitely get it back, but there is not much else you can really do. If a Keldeo with 8 energies on it get knocked out. So yeah, I do not recommend it, but in this particular situation, it really did work well for him. Excuse me. So he is going to win. My prizes were 2 darkness and a random receiver. That would not have helped me out much. But anyway, so actually we decided to play another game after this. I'll be uploading that video later. But anyway, yeah, be on the lookout for official tournament videos. Hopefully those will be coming soon. And there will be one more video over the next few weeks of an official TCG match before I get back home and start making more. But thanks everyone for watching. This is Skull Sure to Gold TCG, and stay tuned for more.